What's going on, guys? We got the purple card. We are officially done with orientation, so figured I'd tell you all about it right after this. What's going on, guys? Got the prime purple on today. That is by coincidence. I just reached in the bag and that's what we found out. So figured I'd do another video. One of the things that I found when I was coming on to Prime was that, kind of like with TMC, you Google Prime orientation or YouTube Prime orientation, you're gonna see 4,000 videos, but they're all PSD, TNT, all training phases. I couldn't find a lot of, hey, I'm an experienced driver. And yes, I laugh every time I say that about myself. But I couldn't find a lot of orientation. What is orientation like for the experienced guy who actually has driven for a while? A couple of rehires back to primer in my class, that kind of thing. So I figured I'd just throw a quick video for you. I got done early today. It's Wednesday, bored. So for making another video. So I came in on Saturday. Most of the time you come in on Sunday, but with having to return the rental car that I picked up on Joplin when I left TMC and time, and I didn't want to get here and drive all day Sunday. I wanted some time to rest, get my thoughts in order. Because, as a business owner, that's what you got to do. So I got here Saturday night. I got my hotel room. Sunday, relaxed, chilled, kind of figured out the place. I'm at the Campus Inn, which is also where their training center is. So I didn't have to go anywhere, which was cool. But did that Sunday. Monday morning, got up bright and early, 7 o'clock. And if you've ever been to any orientation for any trucking company, you're going to do a DOT physical. So even though mine was still good for another year, got to go with your DOT physical. I did that. Guess what? Done for another 2 years. I got the physical. I come back, went through then the beginning of orientational introduction and all that. They do a lot of computer-based training. It's easier than having an instructor, I think, trying to teach you all this class and sit there in the classroom and watch videos. But it leads me to the first positive about Prime orientation that I will give you. I have been through orientation for TMC. I've been through orientation for Walmart as an assistant manager. I was with Ryder. I've been through orientation before. And one thing I do have to give some props to Prime is the fact that this is one of the few orientations I've been to where you're treated like an adult. And that was refreshing. I have to admit, when you had an orientation after that DOT physical, sat down, dude, what are you? I am an A-seat, lease op, experienced driver. Okay, here's your schedule. That tells you where you need to be and when you need to be there. Good luck. There was no hand holding and is everything okay? And we're all gonna do this together and you're sitting and waiting. You got your schedule, you got your stuff you gotta do. And I have been treated like an adult for the entire time I've been here. And if you've been through some bad orientations, you know that that's not always a given. But anyway, so we went through that. Here's your CBTs. Here's what you got to get done. You got a class Monday night for the experienced guys. The first one is a benefits class. Now this is, again, I got to speak to what I know. This is the schedule for a lease op experienced driver. So I had a lease op benefits. Yes, as a lease operator with Prime, they actually have a group medical plan. You don't have to go out on the marketplace or go find your own policy. They actually have policy. And my wife and I looked at it, and it actually looks pretty good. I was very surprised to find out the rates were not that bad. So it looks like I get to keep my health insurance, and it's just about as good as what I had. So we're excited about that. And then the second class I had was the tax class. Again, this is all on Monday, the first day. And that was eye-opening. I tell you, you say what you want about my videos or say what you want to me. The fact that I went lease op through a mega carrier, boy, these last couple of days have reinforced how smart of a decision that was. Because the stuff you don't even know what you don't know until you start diving in. But Prime actually takes care of you, and that's pretty cool. And I was, I was a little worried that it might be, well, you're a lease op, well, we don't have to worry about you because it's all on you, and they let you go, or they're going to micromanage. And Prime's done neither of that, so I can't complain about that. Again, this is based on 3 days, so give me time. Next day was Tuesday. Again, you go back to your hotel. And again, they have a computer room with like 50 computers that you can do your CBTs, or you can do them on your iPad, which is what I did. But they didn't tell me where I had to be and tell me to do this. You just got to get it done. We don't care. This is your job. You're a grown man. So I went back and I actually knocked all my computer-based training out Monday. It was a long day of computers, a long day of staring at videos. And guess what? They're all the J.J. Keller videos from 10 years ago. They haven't changed. So if you've seen them, you will have seen them again. But Tuesday, which was yesterday, got up. We had to roll over and do the simulator and the safety. And again, that was for everybody. So it was safety briefing and drunk driving and all that, followed by simulator, which I've done simulator at TMC, same simulator here. You get a couple scenarios, and you got to get over in the lanes and watch for traffic, and they're designed to, make sure you're paying attention to the road. Easy, breezy, done. Went to lunch, came back from lunch, and I had an extra couple hours to do CBTs, but mom already done, so it took me a little nap. And then Tuesday afternoon, we had an automated transmission class. Yes, Prime, all the trucks they have, all their new trucks are automatic transmissions, which you're welcome to your opinion. I love them, especially when they go over the benefits and the fuel economy and the features that they have. I have no complaints. I knew about most of it from my Pete 579, but Prime runs a lot of Freightliners, so I got to learn some new things about that. So Tuesday, done. Got up this morning, went over to the main building. Again, Prime has like 4 or 5 shuttles. And went over to the actual main headquarters building Prime and spent 2.5 hours in business class. Man, that's a setup. That is an awesome setup to really understand. Again, I'm a lease op, so this was a lease op specific class, but it's all about the business. It's all about all the assets that Prime has to make you successful, even though everybody says you can't be successful, but apparently they think you can. So a lot of classes on business and the fuel network and all the discounts and the macros and all this stuff. I mean, it was overwhelming how much information we got in 2.5 hours. Instructor, again, I don't mention names. Instructor was awesome. She really broke stuff out. Again, small class, thanks to the you-know-what. So we were 6 feet apart, so it's not a big class. You could really understand it and dive in. And so came back, had lunch, went into the classroom. They said, here's a safety brief. All right, who's done? And I was one of the 5. I think there's like 9 of us. A couple people waiting on physical this, waiting on some of the background. Mine was done. So I went in, gave me my badge, which again, I already showed you, my Prime badge here, and said, have a nice day. Now, if I had been an experienced driver who was going reefer and didn't have to go through flatbed training, I could have gone over to the leasing office and got on the list to get a truck and get ready to roll. But I have 2 days of flatbed training, which I don't know what it is about the trucking industry, but the flatbed instructors are always the cool instructors. So I guess it's just the way we are. But that's it. My company, my check registered, my company's registered, my LLC, everything's fine with that. I just got to go through a day and a half. So probably they're open Saturday on the leasing office, but I probably will either get my truck Saturday and get a load Monday, or probably might not even get a truck till Monday. But I'm not stressing. Prime has a program for their lease operators to help them get started right. They don't just kick you out the door. So we're getting paid. That's the thing. Everybody like, I got to go get money. I'm getting paid to be here. So the flatbed training pays, and if they don't have a truck, I'm still getting paid. So, like I said, I'm a low-stress guy. So this just want to put a quick video for the guys that are, say, I'm an experienced driver thinking about coming to Prime. What's it like? One of the guys in my class is a rehire from Prime. His class was the exact same as mine. I never had to go out to a pad and back a truck. I didn't have to go on the city streets and drive a truck because I'm experienced. It's kind of like you're a grown-up. It's really weird, especially in a lot of industries. So that's it. There's your update. Wednesday. We passed orientation, we got Dan have a flatbed, and then we waiting on a truck so we can get rolling. So there it is. There's your update. God bless. Let's get rolling.